Hello and welcome to Good Day SA. In honor of Foster Care Month, we are highlighting our foster care and recruiting team for our SA feature today. We will be joined by Gabe, Emmanuel, and Krista, who will be talking about what it means to do foster care recruiting and licensing here at Service Alternatives. There are 3 representatives of the whole team across the state of Washington. From there, for our heart of the moment, we have a variety of individuals and teams who are sharing appreciation for foster parents. We have quite a group of people across SA who are supporting foster parents every single day. They recognize the value that each of these families bring. They recognize the love they provide to kids as they open up their homes in supporting kids to learn the skills they need to move on to more permanent placements. They want to offer their appreciation to the amazing team of foster parents we have throughout Washington. Enjoy!
Hello, thank you so much for joining me today. I would love to start with your name, program, and job title.
So hi, I am Krista Hendrickson. I guess the program is licensing, but I'm in Vancouver. And my job title is foster parent recruitment.
Good day, my name is Gabe Gregory. I am in the Foster Program 71, and I am the foster care licenser.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel Camarillo, and I'm also part of the Program 71, and I am the foster parent recruiter.
All right, so for you foster parent recruiters, what is it that you guys do?
So I'll go first. So essentially, a foster parent recruiter is looking for all avenues possible to reach people who want to learn more about foster parenting. So that can include any number of things, being involved in community events, partnering with other agencies and the state in their recruitment efforts. We utilize social media and placing advertisements. Sometimes it's about getting creative and really thinking outside the box about, how can we really reach people who want to learn more about foster parenting. We are checking in with programs to find out more specific, like geographically where they need homes, what type of homes they need, and then we're developing recruitment plans to that so we can support the local programs the best that we can. What else? We're following up with people who we've talked to, whether that's, someone from last month or maybe a couple years ago, just checking in with them to see if they're ready to get going on the process. I'll let Emmanuel share a little bit.
Absolutely.
I think the main thing for me, at least, is we are the people who plant the seed in terms of people who may not never learn or knew about or know about the foster care system in general. So really more so just letting them know about the foster care, and that within that they can also help with that by becoming foster parents. And so I think that's really ultimately my own goal with that.
Yeah, well, once a prospective applicant has made that decision that they would like to proceed with licensing, their licensor would help them throughout the entire process. All the requirements, such as their background clearances, training requirements like first aid, CPR, bloodborne pathogens. There's a 24-hour caregiver core training, which is all done online. A basic introduction to the child welfare system, working with birth families, learning about children that have been exposed to trauma, grief, loss. There's like 8 sessions, and it could be self-paced, all online. From there, I work with applicants to obtain all the required forms, all the required trainings. I do a home study, which would be 3 visits to the applicant's home, learning more about their family background, their educational and employment history, relationships, if they have children, their social life, parenting experiences, practices around discipline, details about their home and neighborhood. Pretty much the licensor would like to know everything related to safety and the health of the home, in becoming licensed and receiving children to be placed into their home.
So what are the primary goals of Service Alternatives Foster Care Program?
So I think in a nutshell, our program is here to provide the support that's needed for foster families to care for children as they are stabilizing, healing from some of the trauma that they've experienced, and then growing and preparing them to move into a permanent plan, whatever that might be for that child.
How do you show respect towards the foster parent community?
Personally, I think as a recruiter, we have to meet the parent or potential foster parents where they are, right? So that would mean being able to talk to them at the level that and knowledge and experience that they know of. Some of them might be more knowledgeable about foster care. Some of them are a little less. So being able to meet them where they are. And I think the other thing that we're trying to do as well is be able to be more intentional about how we go about recruitment, in particularly the ways that we go about maybe the languages that we use with some of the potential foster parents. And so that's kind of what I would say for that.
I think kind of along what Emmanuel said, when it comes to recruiting new foster parents, we have to understand, like Emmanuel said, where they're at. So as far as where they're at in their journey to deciding whether to become a foster parent. So we have people who, contact us and they've thought about it for a long time and they're ready to get going. We have other people who are just gathering information. And so listening to that, understanding where they're at and not pushing them to do something that they're not ready for, because it's a big decision, it's a big commitment. And we want people to be ready when they get licensed.
For me, I like to show respect in really listening to the applicant or the foster parent and just being available to them where they are, because, as we all know, everyone has busy lives with work and family. And I want to respect those values. And I show respect by listening to their needs, their schedule, being available to them in the way that is convenient to them, whether it's through emails or phone calls, texting. Sometimes it's after hours and sometimes it's on the weekend.
So what would you say to the community at large on how we can best support foster parents throughout the community? So if you had a giant magnaphone and all of your entire city in one place, how would you ask them how would you explain to them how we can best support our foster parent community?
So for me, I think about all the negative connotations that go along with foster care and with foster parenting. Sometimes when I'm at an event, I actually meet people who tell me that foster parents take children away from their families. And obviously that's not correct. That's not a foster parent's role. So I think that what's really important for all of us is to try to flip that to more positive connotation. Mm-hmm. So we're really trying to educate people about what foster parenting is, the great success stories that we have from foster parents with Service Alternatives, and then sharing those with the general community to try to kind of get rid of that negative connotation that people often associate with foster care.
For me, I would like to say that whether it's a relative or a friend or a neighbor that decided to become a foster parent, to not let that change who you are or what those relationships are. People want to feel included and not become excluded just because they decide to foster.
Foster parents do better when they have a support system. And I think part of that is them being part of the community, they can also be supporting foster parents, even though they themselves may not be able to or not willing to become foster parents. There are things that they can do to support them that many communities do. And some of those simple gestures or examples could be, providing them with a gift card of some sort for going out, or having someone deliver food, doing laundry for them. I think that's another thing that can help. Or just, once in a while spending time with the family and just getting to know them. And, I think that's the other thing, is just being another person for them to talk to. That can go a long way.
What gives you hope in the foster care system?
Foster parents themselves give me so much hope. They are seriously amazing. They do so much every single day for the children in their homes. And, we saw that with COVID, like everything shut down, kids were no longer in school, and the foster parents just stepped up to take care of it. And it was incredible.
I would say that for what gives me hope is that every community will take a forward stance into doing something to support the foster community in their area, support current foster parents or embrace those that are thinking about becoming licensed. There is so much need, and if there's anything that they can do to help a child heal and grow, we really owe it to them.
What gives me hope is the support systems. I know that as a foster parent, as a foster parent, having that support system is what keeps me going and able to continue to be a foster parent. Without some of those support systems, whether that is through case aid or even respite, I know that we personally wouldn't be able to continue. And so the hope of just having agencies, organizations to provide that support, I think that gives me hope.
Hi, I'm Alana, foster care licensor for Region 6 North. I just want to say thank you to all you foster parents for all that you do for our wonderful youth.
Hi, Service Alternatives foster parents. We want to thank you for everything that you've done, and we hope that you enjoy Foster Parent Appreciation Month for the month of May.
Hi, foster parents. This is Kristen, Region 6. Thank you so much for everything that you do. I happen to think you are amazing, not just for what you do, but for who you are. You care for children unconditionally, and we so appreciate you. Thank you.
From the bottom of our hearts,
Thank you for everything you do.
From our Sunnyside program, we truly appreciate all the hard work you do for our kiddos. You are the best.
Thank you for all your hard work and dedication. We appreciate all that you do for our foster children.
Thank you for your hard work and never goes unnoticed, for the guidance and for the impact you guys have created in the kids' lives.
as one person, I cannot change the world, but I can change the world of one person.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, foster parents. This is Rose Johnson. I am the foster care recruiter for the east side of the mountains in Washington. And I just want to thank you for all you do for the children in our community. The world's a better place for the things that you do, the way you love them and mentor them and take care of them. I'm a foster parent also, so I can relate to all of that. And I just want to wish you the best May Foster Month you've ever had. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, foster parents. Just here to give you a shout out for Vancouver 34. You guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We love you.
Just wanted to take some time and thank you, foster parents, for the wonderful work that you do with the youth that you have in your homes. You are much appreciated for everything that you do. Thank you.
Hello, we are Program 45 from Tri-Cities. My name is Susana. I am the program manager. We just wanted to thank all our foster parents for all that they do, for taking these kids in when they most need it, and for helping and supporting them.
I'm Brittany, one of the case managers at Program 45, and I just wanted to say I'm thankful for the dedication our foster parents have to our kids in our program. We just want to thank you for being advocates and providing a voice for the kids who need it most. We appreciate you.
Hi, my name is Maria Gonzalez. I am one of the best for service alternatives, and I want to thank all of our foster care parents for being supportive and for doing their best day by day. Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed episode 11 of Good Day SA. Next month, we will be continuing our foster care theme as we will be sharing what it means to become licensed as a foster family. It's quite a process, and it's something that's good for everybody to understand. Thanks to everybody who is part of foster care being such a critical service in the state of Washington and in all of our communities. All of you that have a role have a critical role. Thanks as well to everybody at SA who continues to provide the variety of services we do. Have a good day, SA. Bye-bye.